Nice
Hi.
to meet you.
Oh, such a thrill. Hi.
See you.
So, 31 Days of Oscar, I had to tell you this. 31 Days of Oscar on TCM. I'd never seen Easy Rider before. I know, I'm a film critic, and I've never seen Easy Rider.
Wow.
And I saw it for the first time a couple weeks ago, and I'm telling you, I must have watched it 10 times. I had it on my DVR. I just could not stop watching it.
Oh,
It was
how
something
good.
so liberating about that film.
Well, thank you.
So, I just had, I know, I don't know what it is.
I just saw it recently for the first time too, like maybe a year ago.
It was
So-
nothing what I expected. Nothing what I expected. So.
Oh, cool.
Okay, sorry about that. Had to just get that.
Nothing
Oh,
what
we're
I
going
expected
now.
either. Well,
Hi, guys.
hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You just seem so at home on a farm in this movie.
Well, yeah, but I was raised on a farm. I was raised on a wheat farm in Kansas. So, yeah, it was not quite as cold as it was in Canada, but we had our moments.
Yeah, because I'd be terrified to drive a tractor. You seem really at home driving that
Yeah,
tractor.
that's good. Yeah.
So, yet your characters, father and son in this movie, a very turbulent relationship. And I was wondering, how do you play a scene like that? Is it something you guys talk about beforehand, or do you kind of surprise each other when the camera rolls?
Well, I mean, you know, if there's ever any kind of like, you know, violence in the scene or any kind of fight choreography, I mean, that has to be rehearsed a lot and worked out so no one, you know, gets popped, you know. But you know, all the scenes of, you know, that have just dialogue. I mean, that was really interesting to do. The scenes when, you know, from the dinner table scene to the scene where James is actually, you know, for the first time in his life, almost, you know, asking for something from his dad, and that was fun to just. Well, fun. I don't know if that was the right descriptive, but you know, it was just it was a great thing to go into that not really knowing what's going to happen, and Dennis, you know, adding, you know, things and different takes and to work off of that.
Because he's a surprise. I mean, because the first scene in the movie, you're smiling. Well, isn't this a surprise? And then all of a sudden, you turn. Do people think that you're the characters you play in films because you're the nice guy? But I mean, you can play mean like nobody else.
Yeah, well, yeah. The character's written really well. You know, I thought the character was written really well, and between the characters, I mean, I only work with Nick and with Anna Sophia, but they're so believable in their characters. It was a pleasure. Charlize Theron was wonderful. She was there all the time, being the producer, and it was really a creative few days.
And the scene in the basement where you've lost your job, you've lost your sister, you've lost your niece, and you're just at the bottom. You couldn't get any bottom of the barrel, and you just have that outburst. I was wondering, where do you put yourself emotionally as an actor for that scene?
Well, you know, it's tough to go into scenes like that, I think, with any kind of expectations or, you know, or an idea for the outcome, because inevitably it's going to be different. And so I think I think I just tried to be as invested as I could in the story and where the character was, and I think all of the actors in this movie you know, were hugely invested in their characters, and you know, it's just a great role. It's just a complex, emotional character.
What's your last line when you? It's not like in there is blood. He says, "I'm finished."
Yeah.
What do you say? Do you remember right after you?
Oh, well, he ruined everything.
You ruined everything,
Some
yeah,
things
but it's a very similar. I was thinking when I was thinking that there's blood, that
Yeah.
you know, it's a very, I'm finished.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's the same.
Yeah.
Now you've ruined everything.
Right.
Right. I
Powerful
mean,
film.
you are finished, yeah.
Loved it, guys. Really good job. I really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.